Meet Arfa Taj, a plus one commerce student from Dharwad, Karnataka, who embodies the courage to step beyond familiar boundaries, transitioning from the comfort of her family to the vibrant environment of Kerala. Arfa is on a mission to build a new destiny. A reflective soul, she channels her daily experiences into the page of her diary, capture moments of growth and transformation. A proud alumnus of Kittur Rani Chemmana Residential Science School for Girls, the only one of its kind in India. Arfa now stands ready to embrace new challenges. Join her as she shares her journey in stepping out of the comfort zones. Lessons beyond limits, a talk that inspires us to push past our limitations and explore new horizons.
Life. Just a small word, right? But the vastness and meaning that it holds is truly beyond what we can imagine. They say that true life begins when we step out of our comfort zones. And for me personally, that happened when I was in my 5th standard. When I first left the cozy comforts of my home to embrace the unpredictable adventures of hostel life. But before going deeper, let me introduce myself. I am Arfa Taj and I am coming from Dharwad, Karnataka. Currently, I am a plus one commerce student studying in Kerala, very far from home. I have spent the past 7 years in hostels. And today, as I stand here before you all, I am extremely excited to share what I have learned by stepping out of my comfort zones and into the world of hostels. So back to where it all started. Until 10th grade, I studied in a military school based in Karnataka. And now, I'm in a completely different state where people speak a language which I did not understand a bit when I first arrived here. So yes, hostel life has been anything but boring for me. But staying so far away from the comfort of my home and family have taught me things that comfort could never. So let me ask you, what concept of life do hostels actually address? It's all about breaking free and coming out of our comfort zones. And for me personally, it is my dad who always encourages me to do so. He always encourages me to push beyond what feels safe and easy, to challenge myself, to discover my inner strength. So when I was reluctant about coming to Kerala and studying among students who speak a completely different language, it was my dad who encouraged me. He reminded me that staying in the comfort of my home won't bring me any new opportunities or growth. Everything worth achieving lies outside of it. So yes, that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly why I'm standing here today. But it wasn't easy though. Adjusting to a new environment, overcoming language barriers, and catching up with classmates who had started classes a month earlier, every single thing felt extremely overwhelming. I still remember my first month here. I called home, I called my mom almost every single day, crying and wanting to leave, wanting to give up. But those very challenges taught me things that I could have never learned otherwise. And today I'm here to share a few of those. So the very first thing I learned was to find comfort within myself. Breaking out of my external comfort zones made me more self-reliant and self-independent. I gained my true inner strength. And staying so far away from family, I was forced to face my own fears. I started to handle my own challenges. And most importantly, I started to enjoy my own company. I discovered the importance of self-love and about being my own cheerleader when times were tough. Moving on, hostels instilled in me this attitude of gratitude. Honestly, staying in hostels truly made me appreciate the little things that I had taken for granted in the past. My mom's home-cooked meals, cozy beds, heartfelt conversations with my family. Everything started to feel like a luxury. But not only that. More importantly, I learned how to appreciate what I had in the present moment. Whether it was sharing snacks with a friend, having a shoulder to lean on, or just creating memories together. The next thing hostels taught me was the art of detachment. Luckily, hostel life introduced me to lifelong friendships. And here and there, a few heartbreaks too. Learning to let go gracefully was one of the biggest lessons I've learned. It made me realize and accept that not everything is meant to last forever, and that's completely okay. Just accept and let go. And the final thing, the most important one, was patience and resilience. Let me tell you all, nothing tests your patience like standing in those long queues for using the bathrooms or dealing with your roommates' silly arguments every single morning. Hostel life has tested my patience every single day. But somewhere along the way, dealing with the same difficulties, I learned how to be patient with myself and with life in general. Reflecting back on my journey, I now realize that how coming out of my comfort zones has shaped me into someone that my younger self would be very proud of. It was like signing up for an adventure of lifetime, and sure there were challenges, cold showers, endless rules, and a bunk bed that always felt ready to collapse. But here's the thing. Growth doesn't happen on fluffy pillows or with home-cooked meals. Growth happens when you step into the unknown. Growth happens when you challenge yourself and discover your inner strength. So to anyone present here today who's afraid to leave their comfort zones, let me tell you this. Yes, it's very scary. Yes, it's completely unpredictable. But it's also where you'll find the strength that you never knew you had. Let me repeat that. It is outside of your comfort zones where you'll realize your hidden potential, your true potential. You'll make connections that you never imagined before. And most important, you will learn lessons like these that will stay with you forever. Thank you.